people with a long-term illness, disability, physical or mental health condition making a new claim for personal independence payment, PIP, this month, that later turns out to be successful, could receive up to £2,764 before the end of the year. The latest figures from the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, show that 51.7% of all new PIP claims are processed within the target time of 75 working days, just under 15 weeks. This means anyone making a claim for PIP in July could receive their first payment before the end of November. This might not even be the first payment of the disability benefit, as it's paid 4 weeks in arrears. It could be 15 weeks worth of backdated payments. PIP cannot be backdated, but payments start from the date the claim was submitted, to cover the handling time at the DWP. A successful claim for PIP is worth between £28.70 and £184.30 each week. The number of people receiving PIP is now at an all-time high, with more than 3.5 million claimants across Great Britain, including 172,954 living in Scotland. However, the current total does not include people in Scotland who have moved from PIP to Adult Disability Payment, ADP. Figures from Social Security Scotland show there are now 192,575 people receiving ADP, including 109,385 existing claimants who have had their award for PIP transferred from the DWP to the devolved IT system. The move from PIP to ADP is due to be completed by the end of next year. More than 500 health conditions are being supported by PIP or ADP, but the list is not definitive and contains an unknown category. 5 most commonly recorded PIP health conditions. These are the main disabling conditions recorded by the DWP at the end of April, 2024. Psychiatric disorder: 1,347,889 claimants, 37%. This includes mixed anxiety, stress, depressive and mood disorders, OCD and cognitive disorders. Musculoskeletal disease, general, 672,201 claimants, 20%. This includes muscle or joint pain and arthritic conditions. Neurological disease, 465,187 claimants, 13%. This includes muscular dystrophy, epilepsy, headache, multiple sclerosis, neuropathy and other movement disorders. Musculoskeletal disease, regional, 416,878 claimants, 12%. This includes neck, back, shoulders, elbow, wrists, hands, hip, knee and ankle pain. Respiratory disease, 138,003 claimants, 4%. This includes asthma, diseases of the upper respiratory tract, pulmonary fibrosis and cystic fibrosis. 1 in 3, 36%, of all claims with entitlement to PIP at the end of April are in receipt of the highest level of award. An award for PIP or ADP can also lead to additional support for housing costs, council tax, other benefits and reduced travel on public transport. Disabling conditions recorded by DWP. These are the main disability categories, the umbrella term by which more than 500 other conditions fall under. This list is only an overview of conditions, disorders and diseases and how the DWP lists the main disabilities being claimed for. Hematological disease, infectious disease, malignant disease, metabolic disease, psychiatric disorders, neurological disease, visual disease, hearing disorders, cardiovascular disease, gastrointestinal disease, diseases of the liver, gallbladder, biliary tract skin disease, musculoskeletal disease, general, musculoskeletal disease, regional, autoimmune disease, connective tissue disorders, genitourinary disease, endocrine disease, respiratory disease, multi-system and extremes of age, diseases of the immune system, unknown or missing. Total number of PIP claimants, April 2024, 3,544,042. 1 in 3, 36%, of all claims with entitlement to PIP at the end of January are in receipt of the highest level of award. An award for PIP or ADP can also lead to additional support for housing costs, council tax, other benefits and reduced travel on public transport. Below is an overview of PIP and ADP. Even though new claims for PIP have been replaced in Scotland by ADP, it shares most of the same eligibility criteria. Full guidance on ADP can be found on the mygov.scot website here. Who might be eligible for PIP or ADP? To be eligible for PIP or ADP, you must have a health condition or disability where you have had difficulties with daily living or getting around, or both. For 3 months. Expect these difficulties to continue for at least 9 months. You usually need to have lived in the UK for at least 2 of the last 3 years and be in the country when you apply. In addition to what we have outlined above, if you get or need help with any of the following because of your condition, you should consider applying for PIP or ADP. Preparing, cooking or eating food, managing your medication, washing, bathing or using the toilet, dressing and undressing, engaging and communicating with other people, reading and understanding written information, making decisions about money, planning a journey or following a route, moving around. There are different rules. If you are terminally ill, you will find these on the Gov. UK website here. DWP or Social Security Scotland will assess how difficult you find daily living and mobility tasks. For each task they will look at whether you can do it safely, how long it takes you, how often your condition affects this activity, whether you need help to do it, from a person or using extra equipment. How are PIP and ADP paid? PIP and ADP are usually paid every 4 weeks unless you are terminally ill, in which case it is paid weekly. It will be paid directly into your bank, building society or credit union account. ADP is paid at the same rates as PIP. PIP and ADP payment rates 2024-25. You will need an assessment to work out the level of financial help you will receive, and your rate will be regularly reviewed to make sure you are getting the right support. Payments are made every 4 weeks. PIP is made up of 2 components, daily living, mobility. Whether you get one or both of these and how much depends on how severely your condition affects you. You will be paid the following amounts per week depending on your circumstances. Daily living standard rate, £72. 65 enhanced rate, £108.55. Mobility standard rate, £28.70. Enhanced rate, £75. 75. How you are assessed. You will be assessed by an independent healthcare professional to help the DWP determine the level of financial support, if any, you need, for PIP. Face-to-face consultations for health-related benefits are offered alongside video calls, telephone and paper-based assessments. It's important to be aware that the health professional and DWP determine which type of assessment is best suited for each claimant. You can find out more about DWP PIP assessments here. Adult disability payment assessments will not involve face-to-face assessments, unless this is preferred by the claimant. Find out more about the changes here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for money saving tips, the latest benefits news, energy updates and the ongoing cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. You can also get money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community. How do you make a claim for PIP? You can make a new claim by contacting the DWP. You will find all the information you need to apply on the Gov. UK website here. Before you call, you will need your contact details, your date of birth, your national insurance number. This is on letters about tax, pensions and benefits, your bank or building society account number and sort code, your doctor or health worker's name, address and telephone number, dates and addresses for any time you've spent abroad, in a care home or hospital. How to apply for ADP. People can apply ADP over the phone, by post or in person. To find out more or apply, visit the dedicated pages on mygov.scot here or call Social Security Scotland on 0800 182 2222. Join our daily Record Money WhatsApp community here to receive alerts on the latest money news, from benefits to shopping deals.